Morning students, how are you all? I hope everyone is fine at home. Okay. In the previous classes we have discussed the chapter rational numbers and some properties. Closure property, commutative property, associative property, distributive property, additive identity, additive inverse, multiplicative identity, multiplicative inverse. Okay. So I hope everyone has understood those properties and how to solve the problems. Okay. So in our exercise first exercise we have first three bits based on the properties only. Just those are fill in the blanks. Just by reading the question you can understand which properties the question belongs to and you can answer this question. The fourth question onwards we have some problems. Okay, very easy, but the terms we have to understand. Okay, if you understood the terms we can solve the problems very easily. So let's see how to solve these problems. And the fourth question, multiply 2 by 11 by the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. Okay. So here we have to multiply the term 2 by 11 by some number which is the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. So here nobody can understand reciprocal. So what is mean by reciprocal? Reciprocal mean by reverse. Okay. Reciprocal mean by reverse. So reverse of this number. Okay. So reciprocal of minus 5 by 14 is, see, numerator will become denominator, denominator will become a numerator. So minus 14 by 5. So this is minus 14 by 5 is the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. Okay, reciprocal mean by reverse of the number. Okay, now multiply. So 2 by 11 into reciprocal of minus 5 by 14. What is that? Minus 14 by 5. So minus 14 by 5. See here, multiplication of fractions. So in the multiplication of fractions, okay, we can multiply both the numerators and both the denominators. But don't take crisscross method here. So crisscross method we can take only for addition and subtraction only, but not for multiplication. So in the case of multiplication of fractions, we can multiply both the numerators and we can multiply both the denominators. First multiply the sign. So two numbers having place. No sign. So we can assume it as place. So place into minus. Next multiply numerators. 2 into 14 divided by, multiply both the denominators. 11 into 5. See, minus 2 14s are. If you don't know, you can read from 14 table. 14 2s are how much? 14 2s are 28. 11 5s are 55. This is your answer. Okay. So multiply 2 by 11 by the reciprocal of minus 5 by 14 is the question. Reciprocal mean by reverse. Reverse of minus 5 by 14. So that is nothing but minus 14 by 5. Here the numerator will become a denominator and the denominator will become a numerator. This is the reciprocal, and we are multiplying 2 by 11 into minus 14 by 5. So multiply both the numerators and multiply both the denominators. In the case of addition or subtraction, there only we can go for crisscross method. But here we can go with directly numerators and directly multiply the denominators. 2 into 14 by 11 into 5. 2 14s are 28, 11 5s are 55. Then coming to the question, subtract 3 by 4 from 1 by 3. So till now in the 6th and 7th we have seen that, see, 5 minus 6 or subtract 3 by 4 and 1 by 3 like this. Okay, but subtract 3 by 4 from 1 by 3. So we have to subtract the number 3 by 4 from the number 1 by 3. Okay, see, 1 by 3 minus 3 by 4. See here we are subtracting the number 3 by 4 from the number 1 by 3. So here we can write 1 by 3 minus 3 by 4. If you observe, both the fractions are unlike fractions. So unlike fractions mean by both the denominators are different. So here we can't subtract directly. So we can go for crisscross method. Okay, here 1 into 4. Okay, 1 this numerator and the second denominator. 1 into 4. In the middle we have the sign minus. So put minus. and second numerator, first denominator, multiply that. So 3 into 3 divided by, multiply both the denominators, 3 into 4. Okay, see 1 4s are 4 minus 3 3s are 9 by 3 4s are 12. See 4 minus 9. So one number is having positive sign and another number is having negative sign. So here we can go for subtraction. Plus 4 minus 9 minus 5 by 12. Okay, see subtract 3 by 4 from 1 by 3. Generally some of you will do like this, 3 by 4 minus 1 by 3. But this is not correct, this is wrong. Why? Because here we have to subtract the 3 by 4 fraction from the fraction of 1 by 3. Okay, see 1 by 3 minus 3 by 4. Both the fractions are having different denominators, so we can call it as unlike fractions. So for unlike fractions we can't add or we can't subtract directly. So that's why I am taking here crisscross method to simplify this problem. So first numerator and second denominator. 1 into 4. In the middle we have the sign minus, and second numerator with the first denominator. 3 into 3 by, multiply both the denominators. 3 into 4. 1 4s are 4 minus 3 3s are 9 by 3 4s are 12. 4 minus 9 minus 5 by 12. Right. See, for solving this problem we have one formula to remember this method. We can write a by c plus r minus b by d. Okay. So here we can take crisscross method. A into d plus r minus b into c by c into d. See here why I am keeping both the signs plus and minus, because for addition procedure is same and for subtraction also the procedure is same. So that's why I put two signs, plus and minus. Okay, according to the situation we can use any symbol, plus or minus. A into d plus or minus b into c by c into d. So in the same way we can solve the problem. Second one, subtract minus 7 from minus 4 by 7. See, minus 4 by 7 is a number. From this number we can subtract the number minus 7. Okay. See, and both time, two times you have to keep minus sign. Okay. But some of you will write minus 4 by 7 minus 7 only. Sir, already we have the numbers 7 minus, no sir. Why again? Why need to keep the minus sign? See, the number is what the question is about subtraction. So the first digit, first fraction minus second number minus 7. Minus 4 by 7, minus into minus plus 7. See, for 7 we do not have anything in the denominator. Okay, so that's why I am taking it as 1. Why? Because every natural number is a rational number. Rational numbers in the sense it should have numerator and denominator. Okay, so the denominator should not contain zero number. So the condition is satisfied. That's why every natural number is a rational number. Now see, here you can apply this formula: a by c plus or minus b by d. A into d plus or minus c into b by c into d. So you can apply the same formula here. See, minus 4 into 1. Minus 4 into 1. In the middle we have the sign plus. Next 7 into 7 by, multiply both the denominators. 7 into 1 minus 4 into 1 minus 4 plus 7 7s are 49 by 7 1s are 7. Minus 4 plus 49, how much? 45 divided by 7. So in this way we can solve the problems by using the properties. The sum of two rational numbers is 8. If one of the numbers is minus 5 by 6, find the other number. So here one more question is given. So sum of the two rational numbers is 8. So in these two rational numbers, one number is given as minus 5 by 6. So here we have to find the another rational number. Okay. See, let's assume another rational number. So we don't know that another rational number. So that's why we can assume it as x. Okay. So we don't know the second number what it is. So that's why I'm assuming the second number as x variable. And what is the first number given? So in the question itself given, okay. So first rational number. So what is the first rational number? That is minus 5 by 6. And also the question mentioned sum of two rational numbers. Sum of two rational numbers. So sum of two rational numbers is equals to how much? 8 according to the question. So what are those two rational numbers? First one is x and another one is what? Minus 5 by 6. So what is the sign of the middle? So sum mean by plus. Okay, x plus of minus 5 by 6 is equals to 8. To solve this problem, okay, according to transpose condition, we can send this minus 5 by 6 value to the right hand side. Okay, x is equals to, so x plus into minus 5 by 6, that is equals to 8. Now send this minus 5 by 6 to right hand side. X is equals to 8 plus 5 by 6. For 8 in the denominator we do not have anything, so that's why I am taking the denominator as 1, because every natural number is a rational number. Again you can use the concept AD plus BC by CD. Okay, so x is equals to 8 into 6, this cross method, 8 into 6 plus 1 into 5 by 1 into 6. 8 6 are how much? 8 6 are 48 plus 1 5 are 5 by 1 6 are 6. 48 plus 5 how much? 53 by 6. So what is this? Another rational number? 53 by 6. So in this way we can solve the problems in the rational numbers. First exercise. Okay. Students, practice well at home. Thank you.